Testing sound. Good day, my brothers and sisters. Today we are gonna play with fire a bit. There are some different methods to cook food, right? And I would just assume that the most common one that you use in your life is the stove, where you flip a switch and in some magic way heat comes out of the stove and boils the water. That is the best, most efficient way to boil water. But let's now say that you are out hiking in the woods with your kids and you want to have some coffee, or you want to, I don't know, make some noodles. Wait. Prosit, sorry. So there are some different options to do that, and I'm going to show you just briefly couple of them, and then I'm gonna create what they call, whoever they are, I'm gonna create a thing called a hobo stove. Where is it? Yeah, here it is. I've already made one. This is a very advanced thing. I haven't tried it yet, so I'm a bit curious on how efficient this is with the airflow but I would just guess that this is no rocket science. I see that they sell these, not these though, hobo stoves for sometimes a lot of money. Like in the high end of them, depending on the super quality, like $50-60. But they are made of metal sheets that you puzzle together usually. But come on, I'm thinking like, yeah, sure. It's an ultra light thing that you can carry in your backpack, whatever. I would guess, or I would say that, yeah, it's a good thing to have one of those. But if you want to do the same thing, and I mean, if you want to call it like a hobo stove, shouldn't it be a bit more hobo-ish? And the most hobo-ish feeling you can have around something is something you find something and you make the most out of it and you create it yourself, right? That's how I'm thinking. That is a real hobo stove. I don't think it's not a real cool hobo stove if you pay $60 for it. And it's made in a CNC cutout machine from expensive metal. Come on. That's not hobo. But first, let's see some different options that one can use, and then let's make a hobo stove from scratch. I'm gonna show you exactly how I do it. I happen to have a lot of these at home. They're really good, and I'm thinking now that maybe I've already made one. Maybe I can do a better hobo stove, the second one. And then I can start to mass produce these and sell them for $1. But I'm thinking about it could be smart to save the lid. And also maybe you can have like an open, no, let's not go too far. What I'm gonna use in creating my hobo stove is this. Nothing more, nothing less. If you don't have one of these, you can probably use a knife that you're not so, a knife that you can be brutal with. First, let's see what we can use. Let's see how good this angle is. I'm gonna make it a bit lighter here, I think. Yeah, let's make the best out of it. This is a classical camping stove. I bought this a couple of years ago. I've used it maybe 10 times. Not a, I was about to say I'm not a huge fan, but well, depends on if you have like a camping site where you sit. This is probably good, right? Or the power goes off and you need to boil some water or use a frying pan. It's good. Last time I used it, I took it with me fishing, so when we got some fish, I fried up the fish. That was really nice, but it's not so super practical to have in the backpack. That's what I'm trying to say, I think. But this one is driven by gas. Let's see if we can hook this up. There we go. You can already hear the gas leaking. And let's compare efficiency with these different things that I'm going to use. Let's put on the water and see how fast it can boil. Yeah, I shouldn't cut here. You gotta have patience, my friend. It's getting warm. Perfect for noodles, right? So, if you have a more, a camping site where you sit, and this is really good. Or you can, if you have no electricity, put it on your stove in your home and make food there. Let's cut. And there you go, my friends. We have boiling water. Let's not touch that. Well, from when I cut or ended the recording, maybe 1 minute. Maybe 1 minute. So in 1 minute you can boil some water here. I wouldn't recommend this in using huge pots. There are better, more efficient ones. But this I like because it's driven by, one of these small gas cartridges. So now I'm gonna empty out the water and get some fresh water in there, let it cool down a bit, and I'm gonna try the second one. So for the second one we will also be using a gas burner. This one I like a lot. I would almost say that this has the same effect as the other one. But this is weighs less, it's smaller, it's easier to bring along in the backpack, and also you can have different sizes on the gas containers. And this one together with this burns a long ass time. I need to change the battery pack. 1 sec. There we go. Sorry for the interruption. So I was saying, this one is lighter, but if you compare this one to the previous one though, if you want to example use like one of these, the bigger gas stove is of course better because it evens out the heat better. Here is the heat is very centralized in the middle and goes right up, which makes it better for boiling water. But sure, if you only have this, you can fry shit on it, of course. So let's try to use the same amount of water. enough to cook some noodles and make a cup of coffee. There we go. I would guess that this goes faster. Oh. There we have boiling water, my friends. Yeah, this is efficient. It's low in size if you want to have it with you. If I would like be on myself, like in a survival situation or out hiking in the woods, I would bring one of these. And to that I would bring one of these for food. And I would leave this at home, because you can make coffee in this also. You can also fry things in it. Not optimal, I would say, but let's go all in nerd then. You have this one, you have the coffee, and this. Now you are set. This is a good prepare kit. And you can buy these, a lot of these. Buy 2 of them every time you get salary. And let's try the third option here now. Here we have the good old Triangia kitchen. If you haven't seen this, you haven't lived, or you probably lived under a rock your whole life. There are different versions of these. I have like 3 of them, I think. And if you have like 2 of these or more, then you only need 1 though. But if you have 2 of these, you can boil some noodles here, and you can use a frying pan on the other one. It's just good if you have a bigger camp or whatever we're gonna call it. This one is driven by either rödsprit or chemethyl. This one, yeah, if you want to be elitistic and nerdy, you use this. This leaves more like smoke and stuff, and I think it burns a bit faster, but it's also cheaper, so in my opinion, it doesn't really matter. I'm gonna be using rödsprit this time. I don't know the English word for this. Red liquor. I don't know. You can probably use liquor. Also, a good thing about this, you can use this as a hobo stove also. You can put burning materials under here. No problem. Let's fire it up. Here we go. Let's put some water in this. Also, benefit of this, it's yeah, it's easy. If the ground is not super flat and perfect, this is a bit more stable, I would say, than this. Maybe you can put bigger pots on it.
Papa.
Yes, or the frying pan. Lift these up. Not the same like intense heat as the gas burner, of course, but a more slow, steady.
Nah. Nah.
Yeah, now the kids have joined me here.
Nah.
But now we're gonna boil some water, and this is gonna take longer time. So while we wait, let's turn on some music. Or not. No, let's just cut instead. There, my friends, we have boiling water. So how long did it take to boil water on the Triangia? I didn't, you know, I could have, I understand now, I could have timed it with my watch. But, come on. 1 second here. Yeah, I could have, of course, timed it with my watch. But I would say it took approximately 4.5 minutes. 4 minutes and 32 seconds to boil some water with the Triangia kitchen. And I think that is okay. Vänta lite ända. Another advantage with this, you can heat yourself. It doesn't require that much liquid to burn for a long time. You can heat yourself up. You can, yeah, in a way, heat up a small area where you... 1 sec. Yeah, as always, I'm recording this with kids and a dog and everything. Welcome to my life. Yeah, as I said, you can heat up something, like a small tent, small room. It's not gonna be like a sauna, but you can sit like 4 people over this and heat your hands. That's not bad. Of course you can do that with like the gas burner also, but nah. Triangia is nice. So, the $1 million question. What would I pick between the Triangia, the small gas burner, and the gas stove? I would pick the Triangia. Why? Because it's easier to find teröd, the fluid you heat it up with. You can also use it as a hobo stove, I told you that. Just place some sticks under it. You can modify this. This is gonna be dangerous to show you this while it's burning, so let's... But I want it to keep burning. Let's see. Remove this. As you can see, this is the bottom of it. You place this on top of here. This one is because it's made for this. It fits down there, right? But if you don't have this teröd, for example, you can put sticks under here so it's gonna burn up and heat whatever you have on top of here. But you can also cut this out if you really need to. Then it's a really good hobo stove. So, trianga. How much you pay for one of these? I think I've seen like cheap ones for like with maybe one of these and a small frying pan. 35 bucks maybe. Up until like 120 bucks if you want to have more stuff, more accessories. But no need, no need. Yeah, let's move on to the Hobo stove. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna make a hole in the front where you can put, yeah, the shit that burns, and on the back end some. I was thinking first that I can drill holes, but I'm gonna try if it works just to cut some holes so I get some airflow. Akta nu, Elliot. Yeah. I'm gonna try to make it in front of you. Elliot, kan du gå ut lite? Let's hope that I'm not injuring myself here now. Safety first. I have glasses on me. And wait. 1 second. Let's put a fucking helmet on. Safety first, my friends. I mean, the kids are watching, so what the fuck is wrong with this now? Okay, let's go. Let's not use gloves. Let's try to toughen up our hands. Var det? I also had all the, sparks flying at me. Yeah, but I'm a tough guy, so. Yeah, here we have it. My Hobo stove. Let's go out and try it. There we go! Hobo stove time. Of course, I am not. I'm a well-prepared hobo, so I have one of these that burns. Every hobo should own one of these. Have it in your pocket. So, let's see how it goes. I'm gonna top feed it. Yeah, Elliot also has a hobo stove here. We have two now. And I mean, you can use stuff that you find everywhere in this. I guess that's the point with a hobo stove. I just happen to have found some really dry firewood. Först testar vi den här.
Vadå? Är det den du gjorde först? Så det kommer brinna. good.
I just gotta let this burn a while and let the, yeah, see if I can get a good glow in it. So now I can record this and I can turn on some good country music and you can sit and relax, take some coffee, go to the toilet, whatever, and watch and see how this hobo stove does. Okay. Hobo stove is working. Let's put some water on it. Let's try to boil some water. Okay. It's not the most stable hobo stove, but if I wanted to spend like 2 more minutes on it, I could of course make some legs to it. But I'm curious now to see that when I put this on the top, if it yeah, messes up the airflow, so it's gonna lower the effect on it.
Papa?
Maybe I should have. No, you can clearly see smoke coming out back here. Maybe it's enough with these cuts. I don't know. It's not more complicated than that you can make the holes bigger. Right? Wait. Oh, also nice, right? If you want to have a lid on, like a metal roof to it, make bigger holes in the back, that's a good small heater, right? Same principle as what do you call it, fire barrel, where you burn shit. Also, if you feel crafty, you can make like one of these. The piece that you cut out here, you can screw it and open it up like that if you want to.
Pappa. Pappa. Jag var törstig.
Ja.
Och hungrig. Jag dog bara.
So, kid just told me he's both thirsty and hungry. The struggle is real, being 4 years old. He just ate, but I guess he's bored. Är du hungrig?
Törstig.
I'm gonna show you some evidence of him eating, or at least cooking food, with his grandfather, who was here a little while ago.
Ja, men kolla, pinnen du blöder lite.
Ja. Är du en riktig toblunge du, Embla? Jo. Det är du.
Nu får du nog göra så.
So, I would say that my invention is doing quite well. To make it optimal for boiling water and cooking, I think I need to make some more holes on the back side of it, or make them bigger so the airflow gets better, because I saw that it kind of, I don't know the word, but when you put something on the top of it, it didn't really get enough oxygen.
Pappa.
But as a heater like this, imagine you're a hobo living under a bridge. This is very comfortable and not so hard to find fuel for it. You can put everything that burns in this. Small sticks. So, yeah. That's enough for me, I think. That's we tried a couple of different ways of boiling water, and we made a hobo stove together. And yeah, I'm still trying to, oh, look at the bird, Elliot. Spread the message of being creative and being kärv, instead of focusing so much on buying expensive equipment that you probably not even know how to use or using. Play around with it. Have fun. That's that. And before we leave here, I'm gonna show you how the Swedish fall looks like. It's very beautiful. This is how a bored kid looks like. Go entertain yourself. As we did back in the days. Play with sticks. Like this small one does. She entertains herself. Let's take a look at the leaves, my friends. Elliot, Embla hade den.
Men jag kommer fylla på den till henne.
Look. It's yellow. Plants are starting to, yeah, they look a bit more tired. Here I have high hopes on these. Purjolök. I don't know the English word, but this, yeah, it's an onion. Yeah, I don't know the last time I showed you the sauna, but it's an ongoing project. With a view, with the view. Yeah. I guess, my friends, that's it for today. We made a hobo stove. That was fun. It's a bit chilly, but I'm trying to, yeah, toughen myself up a bit. If you don't think about it that much, it's not that cold.
Down. Down. Down.
Well, if it's cold, it's cold. So I don't know if you can just think your way out of the cold, but if you keep moving and don't complain in your own brain, though, that you remind yourself that it's cold, you can deal with it, right? I think you can. But the fall, my friends, best season of the year. Hunting, fishing, fresh air, and people start to behave a bit more normal than they do during summertime. I know we covered that before. But as the last treat here, I'm gonna show you my little bat cave. I don't want to call it the fucking man cave. This is no man cave. A man cave is usually a place where people sit and drink beer, right? Or watch sports or hide away from their families. This is, I would say, the opposite. This is my temple. This is where I go to become smarter, stronger, wiser, calmer with my kids. So I'm not trying to hide away from them. Let's see. I also record my podcast in here. Bampa! Har du bajsat?
Nej.
Yeah. Oh, the kid has pooped. Let's fix that. But first, quick tour. I just put this on this morning. It was 10 degrees in here. I made some upgrades, I think, since you last saw this place. Got some knives and axes on the wall. Yeah, this is the podcast corner. And yeah, lifting equipment. But going out here in the evening, having a workout, then sit there, watch a movie, kids are playing. This is a nice place. having a podcast guest here, or just some kids sit here, my wife maybe. Like this place. So take care, my friends. Until next time.